So before you watch this video, I have to warn you, Sydney was over my house. This is the look of what it will end up looking like, if you guys are wondering what the look will be. And Sydney was over my house. She was my camera woman for today. And I'm really sorry it was so shaky. She was like sitting on a chair with like her knee up and she was really shaky and she went a little bit Zoom happy. So I'm sorry, please totally ignore that. But I hope you guys enjoy the video and keep on watching if you guys would like to see this look. Have a good day, guys. Bye. Okay, so I sectioned back part of my hair just because I'm going to be putting volume in that section, and after I straightened it, I just sectioned it off. And I pulled my hair back, and first I'm always going to do the same thing that I always do and moisturize my skin. I'm using my Dermalogica Skin Smoothing Cream. Okay, so now our skin is totally moisturized. Sorry, it's shaky, Sid's laughing. And it's just set into our skin and everything, so it's great. And then we're going to basically prime our lips by starting off with the Benetint Lip Balm. So we're going to use that and just apply that to your lips to kind of prime them, I guess. So now that we're all prepped and primed, we're going to prime our eyes. And the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is always use my Urban Decay Primer Potion on my lids. And today we are going to be using some limited edition products, but they are very dupeable, and you can, some of them are in the permanent line, but I'm just using them like in a limited edition palette, but I'll mention that later when we get into that. Okay. So now we are all primed and ready. Okay, then I am going to start off with our first color, and it's going to be the Coral Crepe Paint Pot from MAC. It is from the Pret-a-Paupier collection, and it looks like this. I'll show you guys. Looks like that, and basically it's just like a nice coral color, and we're going to apply that to our lids. And it's really moisturizing on top of your lids, and it'll help the color really pop that we're going to put on. And it will actually, you'll see, give it a really nice color. And you can bring it up into your crease a little bit, just to kind of blend it up. You can use a brush, you can use your finger. I think the warmth from your finger melts the product a little bit, so it works a little bit better. Just apply that all over your lids and up to your crease on both eyes. But try to just blend it in the crease rather than really applying product. Okay, so once you've done that, it should look kind of crazy. And then we are going to start off with our first, like, eyeshadow, I guess. We're going to be using a pigment today, and it's MAC's Vanilla Pigment. Looks like this, and it's basically just a frosty white. And putting it on top of the, it kind of has a little bit of like a frosty pearly duochrome. And putting it on top of the paint pot will make it kind of like a corally peachy color. And I'm actually going to be using a pencil brush for this so that I can really get like detailed package onto my lid. And it'll also help us blend it out a little bit. So I'm just using a stiff pencil brush. And as you can see, it literally transforms this like white pearly color into a gorgeous peachy color. And it's okay if it gets in your crease and everything. It's not that big of a deal. We're going to be applying crease color. So it looks like that so far. And it's just a really nice peachy color. Really kind of soft and frosty. And I actually love applying it with the pencil brush. I stumbled across putting it on my, putting on my lid color with my pencil brush. Because I had no clean brushes, and I actually loved the way it applied, and I loved being able to blend it. It kind of reminded me of doing it with like a 217, but like more detailed, I guess. So you just have this really nice peachy color on your lids. And then we're going to do our crease color. So I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Book of Shadows, the Urban Decay Loves New York, and I'm actually going to take it out just because it's not coming out, so I don't care. I'm taking out the 2 eyeliners because they go everywhere and get in my way. And the first color we're going to use is Suspect. It's just a really nice kind of frosty, really neutral medium brown. So I have my clean 217, and I'm just going to get that on my 217 brush, or I'm going to get Suspect on my 217 brush, tap off the excess, and apply that in the crease and a little bit above. You don't really want to get it on your lid much because it's just going to act as a nice frosty transition color. Usually I would use something like Wedge, or from MAC I would use Wedge or Naked from Urban Decay, something like that, but I kind of wanted to keep this a little bit frosty. Every single time I say frosty, I think of Frosty the Snowman. Okay, so we just kind of applied it, and it's going to look kind of sloppy, but it will be blended down, of course. Okay, then I'm going to take, it's kind of dirty because I used it yesterday, but my Sigma SS217, and I'm going to use this color Smog, which is one of my favorite crease colors from Urban Decay. And I'm going to get that kind of on the belly of my brush, tap off the excess, and apply this on my outer corner and crease. And you can really kind of apply that on the outer corner of your lid as well. It's kind of like a nice dark, what's the word I'm looking for? Bronze color. Apply that in your outer corner, blend in, and apply that on the outer corner, outer third of your lid, basically. And you can just blend that with the brush, drag it in, etc. Okay, it's going to look a little bit crazy at first, but as you can see, it's just kind of like big and like a nice thick crease, and that's when we are going to start blending that down. So with my MAC 224, like I always use, I'm going to be using 3 colors because I always mix highlight colors. I'm going to use Orb, Vapor, and Vanilla from MAC, and I'm just going to kind of get my brush in all 3 of the colors. I'll swirl it around, and I'm going to apply that to my brow bone, but kind of blend out my crease to make it much, much softer, so that it's not such a harsh line and it's not such a harsh color. As you can see, there is a major difference between the 2. Major difference. I'm going to do the same on the other eye, and I love the mixture of the colors because Orb is very flat and matte, while Vapor has like a tiny bit of frost to it, and Vanilla has a little bit of shimmer, but not at all like anything visible. So I just kind of blend everything down. You can go around it, around the crease on the outside. It's because you have the option here. You can either use, and I'm talking about your inner corner color, you can either use that Vanilla pigment color again, or what I'm going to do, which is like my favorite inner corner color, is Floof from MAC. It is my absolute favorite. It is a big, nice, frosty, kind of off-white-ish color. And I don't, oh, here we go. I'm going to use my MAC 214 brush and just get some color on there and apply that to your inner corner. And kind of blend that onto your lid a little bit. And it'll kind of make it look like that corally color is just like in the center of your lid, and I love that kind of look, where it looks like you've really actually 3 colors on your lid. And I love how brightening this color is. This makes your eyes nice and bright and wide open. You can go back in with your what's this one? Sigma 219, and just kind of blend it, and it kind of has a little bit of that corally color still on it because you are applying the pigment right onto a sticky paint pot, and it'll kind of blend it in more. And I just love, love, love the effect that the brush is. You can really tell the difference by which brush you use, so I just love the kind of like blended effect of the inner corner, and I just kind of blended it into my crease a little bit. And that is the conclusion to our shadow portion. Then you can go on to doing your face. I'm going to do, I always prime my face first. So of course I am going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish. And I'm not going to use foundation today. I'm just going to do concealer because I don't want my skin to feel that heavy. My Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer, 03 Moderately Fair, or yeah, 03 Moderately Fair. And just putting that on my dark circles. And I'm going to use my Essence of Beauty concealer brush, and it's dual-ended, and I'm going to use my foundation side and just kind of pat that right underneath, bringing it up and covering any dark spots and kind of blending it down your face so that it makes it kind of look like foundation, just kind of blended. Really nice airbrushed finish. And just kind of feather it a little bit. And then if you wanted to, you could use something like a light tinted moisturizer just to cover up discoloration. But like I said, I don't really have any problems with my skin at the moment. Then I'm going to use my NYX Rouge Cream Blush in 05 Glow. And it's a really nice kind of, I'm going to go with like a coral, like a pink, like a true pinky coral, if that even makes sense. And I'm going to use my Sigma SS187 brush for that. Just like a nice stippling brush. Get a little product on there because you definitely don't need a lot.
Why don't you use your 188?
Because it has Black Girl foundation on it. I'm serious.
Okay.
I haven't cleaned it yet from Michaela. Whoop. And it's just going to give you a gorgeous kind of coral glow to your cheeks. I love it in the summer. Okay, so that's what the blush should look like, and you can apply it however thick or light you'd like. And after I applied it with the stippling brush, my stippling brush from Sigma sheds way too much, so I can't really blend it out very well. So I just used my Sigma 168 angled contouring brush and just really blended that out. You could apply a powdered blush on top, but I love the dewy effect of this. And I always do my concealer before I do my mascara and eyeliner, just because I do it after I do my shadows, and I don't want to risk like even touching my mascara or eyeliner with my foundation brush and getting black streaks all over my face. So I'm just going to be using my Lash Blast Volume Mascara, kicking it old school. And then, if you want, you can apply black liner, brown liner, whatever color liner you'd like. I'm just going to use my Urban Decay Zero on my waterline. And then, you are all finito with your look. And you want to not have boy bangs. The end of all that. So, that is my look. I hope you guys like it. And I'm actually going to take you over to Natural Sunlight. So that is what it looks like, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys like it, and happy almost spring, summer, whatever, and yeah, that's basically it. I love you guys. Bye!